Hello, everyone. How are you? It's good to see you out there. We're going to talk about auditions, all right? Audition prep and what to do. And I don't have my cello with me because this first part of the audition prep, the first thing that you should do is just figure out how the piece goes. Yeah, real simple. All right. How's everybody doing out there? Hold on, I know this is gonna look really gross. This is my smoothie, but I really need this smoothie. Try not to do that really loud in the microphone. All right. It has what does it have in it? It has fruit and spinach, a little bit of yogurt. Forgive me. Very necessary. Okay, get the blood flowing. All right, get the energy going to my brain here. All right, let me give you a couple of tips. Also, for things you can do while you're practicing to help figure out how this music goes. Okay, so first thing, how does it go? How does it go? We're going to use here a piece, Fledermaus. Let me get this excerpt up here. Overture to Fledermaus. And, this isn't just audition prep. I'm going to talk about audition prep. But please ask your questions here. Oh, whoops, forgive me. I already had that one downloaded. This is also supposed to be cello Q&A. Cello Q&A. And here we go. All right. So what we're looking at here is whoops, where did I go? And why is my screen so tiny? There it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Forgive me. I'm going to share my screen here. Fledermaus. Written by, of course, sorry, I'm going all over the place here. Written by Johann Strauss. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to share my screen in 1 second. The first thing you should do, and you're already here on YouTube, lucky that, is, let's share the screen here. Yeah, is type into the search bar here. All right, Fledermaus Overture. Okay. I mean, this is a really, really famous piece of music, and you get, how many? Get some arrangements of it, some different ones. I think the absolute best live concert, and make sure it's a live concert and not a recording. I mean, if you want to listen to a recording, it's fine. But see people playing it, okay? And these Vienna Philharmonic. Oops.
And here is Maestro.
The New Year's Eve concerts of the Vienna Philharmonic, because the Vienna Philharmonic, this is the orchestra that these pieces were written for. All right, this is Johann Strauss's city, his orchestra. So
George Petter to begin.
These. All right, here we go. They look so happy. All right. Here comes. All right, let's go back. Let's go back and find the opening. So when you go, I mean, it's just so amazing. When you go to here, okay. Now, these accents here, and let's zoom in on this here. I know there's a way to zoom in. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. When you have these accents here, you know, the dun dun dun. All right, and this sforzando right here. I mean, how can you really know what that forzando sounds like, how these accents are, if you don't go listen to the recording, okay? If you don't go listen to the Vienna Philharmonic, the orchestra that this was written for, go listen to them, you know, actually play the thing. Hope that you can see all of that. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I've not shared my screen a lot here with the live stream software. All right. And these triplets, okay, how do these triplets go? Let's go to another page here. All right, now, this, the tempo de valse, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All this rhythmic stuff, is there anything in here about the rubato or the slowing down or the phrasing that is supposed to happen here at the end of this? Well, you got to go back and you got to scrub through, just like I'm about to do, and find it. It's that easy. So let's go here. Let's find it. It's coming. Oh, hear that? Famous. Here it is. Bum. Is that amazing? Okay. How would you know to go okay, and the big slow down? Is there anything in the music about that? But this is the way that this section of Fledermaus goes. This is how you have to play it in the audition. This should always be your first thing, absolute first thing. And this is a really, really great example of why you go listen to a recording before you even get your cello out, okay? Before you even start practicing here, because you have to know how the stuff goes. You have to know what the traditions of the music are, if it has, you know, rubato, slowing down, things like that. Yeah, okay, so recording. Now, the other thing that I want to show you in the vein of how does this piece go? How does it go? And, you know, I'm practicing for an audition. It's an orchestra piece. It's an orchestra piece I've never played before. Okay, so what do? Well, I want to oh, that's me. I want to show you here on my phone. I'm going to pull up actually GarageBand. And I already have it in there. Whoop, get it in front of the camera here. What I did was, if you look over here, I'm going to share my screen again. This section here where it goes into tenor clef. Oops. Right there. Right in there. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, da 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 dum. Okay. it's really hard to hear. I was practicing earlier, playing it, doing it with a student. It's hard to hear these notes. It's really hard to hear this G sharp for whatever reason. Okay, so what I did was pulled out GarageBand, and you could pull out. I have it also on here. You could do this with if you have a piano app on your phone. Say I recorded it. Bum bum bum. To get to that G sharp. And I played it a couple of times, just slowly. And I just played it at this tempo. All right, but then I got to keep hitting the play button. But that's easy. I mean, it takes 1 second to hit play, right? Okay. If you go into, so you could do that on any app or any device that has some kind of piano app or something on there. And I'm going to show you one way directly on YouTube here that you could practice along. All right, if you're having trouble hearing something, okay, knowing how it goes. What I did was I recorded this. So this is not a GarageBand tutorial, so I'm not going to show you how to do it, but you can go in here, record something on the keyboard. I have it set to loop. And the way you do that is if you just tap on this, let me just put it in the camera here. Okay, all these menus come up, right? And one of them says loop. I won't try to find it. Anyway, it says loop on there. I've already selected it. And what it's... It's just going to keep playing. Okay. And I can play along. Those two measures. Okay. By the way, you can also do this directly on YouTube. I will show you. I have it installed here. This loop tool. Forgive me. Right here. See this? All right. Where you can loop a section of the music. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise. I know this is hard to hear, but it's...
Let's see where let's find that section again. Here it is. See where it starts. So you could loop from the beginning of this. It's gonna go till and here's the other great thing about, watching, not just listening to the recording, but watching a live recording. Look where they are on the bow. Everybody's at the frog. Everybody's at the frog. Don't play it at the balance point in the middle, okay? All right, so I'm going to drag this. Hold on, let me get to where you can see this here. I'm dragging this little thing, this little loop tool here. Okay, remember, this is all in the name of learning how this thing goes. And I'm going to click this box here. It says loop for a portion. Let's see what happens. play it over and over again. See what's happening there? Very nice, huh? Okay. You get the idea. Let's see here. What was the first time they played it? There it is. So it's around 3:22. I actually did that part. Actually don't need that much. Anyway, you get the idea. All right, it's a great tool. All right, but look, I'm using, I'm not just using anything, I'm using this recording, okay, of the Vienna Philharmonic to learn how this piece goes. All right, before I get out the metronome, before I start, noodling around, I think a lot of us forget to just watch the music go by while we're listening, right? Not even the cello. There's stuff with the the phone, using GarageBand, using the loop tool. If you need to know, if you want a whole tutorial on how to use the loop tool, I'll link that up. I have a tutorial on that loop tool on my other tech channel. But just listen and watch your notes go by. All right, just so you can absorb it. All right. Yes, you have to get the cello out. You have to do the hard work of actually playing and practicing it. But you're not going to know what to practice if you don't know how it goes. Cannot stress this enough. And listening to recordings or playing along to recordings, it ends up being one of the last things that students do. Even advanced students, college students. It's like, it feels like you're in such a hurry and you got to get this piece learned. It feels like listening to the recording or doing anything with the recording is going to be a waste of your time. It's going to get in the way of your practice. There is no practice without listening to the recording. Okay, there's you don't know what to do. All right, all right. I'm saying the same thing over and over again. All right, so hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button. Really helps the channel out. And before you leave a comment, I would like you to go and, whatever excerpt you're working on, maybe it's this one, go listen to the recording, practice, and come back and leave a comment about how it worked for you. What did it do for your practice? How did it help you learn the piece and be more efficient with it after listening to the recording? What did you learn from the recording? And make sure it's a live recording. You can listen to other recordings anytime, anywhere, but since you're here on YouTube, at your computer or whatever, go and see some people playing for the example that I gave, where you can, see how they're using the bow. What did that do for your practice? I feel confident that it's going to make things go a lot faster. It's going to help you learn the piece a lot faster. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.